Okay, hopefully this isn't upside down. I think this is a better view of what I'm doing. I stopped the other video because I realized I was doing the top of the egg. Usually I do the bottom first. And I thought, And the black bead that I used, the center of it was so large that my little crimps went inside the black bead, and I didn't like that. So I took those off, but instead of rebeading the whole thing, I cut this off now. So now I'm going to do the bottom, and I like to do the bottom first. I don't know why, but I found that works best for me. So this video will have to be a two-piecer because I don't know how to splice them. Okay, here's my little finding. So I've got this one on the bottom of my egg. So now I have a finding for the bottom. And then the finding for the top is up here because I'm going to do it later. But I put a little piece of tape on there so I don't lose all my work that I did up here. My little clip isn't going to hold it good enough, I don't think. So I'm going to be real simple on this bottom, hopefully, because this is pretty nice little arrangement here across the top. And it's not going to take away from the design of my egg, I don't think. And so I'm just going to put my little crimpers on. Hope I have enough of these little brown crimpers. I think I do. I've got a lot of them that I can just keep going. I'll put like 4 of them on here. And then what do I want to do on the bottom? I do kind of want a black bead on the bottom. So I have to find a black bead that has a smaller hold. And I've already used kind of a shiny black bead. So I have to use another shiny black bead. Now another option would be to take a bead that's about the same color as my crimp. It's not quite, but here's a better one. We'll take him off. Or is that the same? No, it's the same. Okay, so now I just need to find kind of like a little dark bead. I know how to get away with brown. Should I use brown? Here's a little brown one. Yep. And then I can use that big black bead that I liked, that the center was too big. But I can't put crimps on either side of this particular bead because the center is too wide and it'll just swallow up the crimps. So if I can find another brown bead, perfect, because then it'll match. So I'll have kind of a brown, black, brown. I don't know if you can focus on that. I don't know if you could focus on that, but anyway, so that's the story there. Brown. I've got finding, crimpers, brown, black, brown. So now I can put more crimpers on. Oh, I have visitors. Pause. Okay, my visitors left, so I paused, and I went ahead and finished this. So I didn't explain to you everything I did. But anyway, I came down here, I put a little bead on the end, and I run this back through. I'm going to cut this off now. And then what I want to do is shove that little tail inside my egg so that it's not visible. And then what I do is I just pull it firmly, not too tight, you'll break your egg. And then I pinch the crimps, and I consider this bottom done now. Hopefully, I may have to pinch that again. I didn't pinch very good. Shoot. Well, I didn't do a very good job because now I see both wires. Oh well, it's going to market. So now I'm going to have to shorten this top part up because I've got a lot of slack here. And you can see I've got a lot of slack here, and I have to remember to get that little tail in there again. The beauty of having the top done now, though, I can take this tape off. Hope I don't regret putting tape on. Get that tape off of there. Oh, come on, really? Okay. Note to self, tape might not be the best solution here. Maybe some clothespins? I don't know. I wish I could find my other little clips. Hair clips might even work really good. Okay, I'm going to throw the tape away so it doesn't interfere with my work. Trash can here. All right, so now this is what will hang the egg on things. So I need to shorten this up. But I want to leave a decent length of loop so you can get like a hook in there or something. Now I got to go fish that tail back in. I've learned I have to watch that tail down there. So I think that loop is plenty big enough. My tail is pretty little, and the tail of the wire is in the egg. This tail will need to be clipped off, which I will do right now. Give it enough length that I can feed it into the egg. And before I tighten the crimps on the top, I make sure both of the loose ends of the wire are indeed in the egg. Uh-oh, no, don't go there. Shoot. Okay. Yep, see, now my wire came out right there. Look at that. Little stinker. Came right out, right there. He didn't stay in because it got loose. So there's a little bit of monkey business to try to make things stay. But if you're not careful, everything will come back off and then just start over. So yeah, it's a lesson in patience. A lot of patience involved in these things. It's hard to tell which end is the one that's the tail and which end is the one that's in the egg.